Ollie woke up. The sun was bright. Ollie liked the sun. It made her happy. The warmth of the morning rays felt like a gentle hug, welcoming her to a new day. She blinked a few times, adjusting to the light, and took a deep breath, feeling the fresh air fill her lungs. She stretched her long legs. Ollie liked to stretch. It felt good. Her muscles felt relaxed and ready for the day ahead. She stretched her neck and wings too, feeling the tension melt away. Stretching was Ollie's favorite way to start the day, making her feel energized and alive. What to do today, she thought. Ollie looked around. The world was full of possibilities. She could see the vast expanse of the horizon, and it made her feel adventurous. Maybe today she would discover something new, something exciting. She saw trees and flowers. Everything was so colorful. The vibrant hues of the petals and the lush green leaves made her heart sing. Ollie loved nature. It was her playground, her sanctuary. The beauty of the garden filled her with joy and curiosity. Ollie decided to go for a walk. She loved the feeling of the earth beneath her feet, the way the dirt path felt solid and reassuring. Walking was her way of exploring the world one step at a time. She walked past the big green bushes. The leaves rustled gently in the breeze, creating a soothing sound. Ollie felt at peace, surrounded by the greenery. It was like a living, breathing painting. She walked past the little blue flowers. Ollie liked to explore. Each flower was like a tiny piece of art, delicate and beautiful. She marveled at the intricate patterns and the way they swayed in the wind. Exploring was her way of connecting with the world around her. I wonder what I will see today, she thought. The world was full of surprises, and Ollie was ready to discover them all. With a curious heart and an open mind, she set off on her adventure, eager to see what the day would bring. Ollie heard a sound. Tweet, tweet, it said. She looked up, her eyes scanning the treetops for the source of the noise. The sound was sweet and melodic, a stark contrast to the usual rustling of leaves and distant calls of other animals. Ollie's curiosity was piqued. High in a tree was a little bird. Its feathers were a vibrant mix of colors, shimmering in the sunlight. "Hello," said the bird in a cheerful tone. "What are you doing down there?" The bird's voice was light and friendly, making Ollie feel at ease. Ollie looked down at her feet, which were firmly planted on the ground. "I'm walking," she said, her voice filled with a sense of purpose. She had been wandering through the fields, enjoying the day, but now she felt a new sense of wonder. "You have such long legs," chirped the bird, its eyes wide with admiration. "You must be able to walk so far and see so many things." The bird's excitement was contagious, and Ollie felt a swell of pride. "You can walk so far," the bird continued, flapping its wings in excitement. Ollie thought about all the places she had been, the vast landscape she had traversed. She realized how much she had seen and experienced because of her long legs. Ollie looked at her legs again, this time with a newfound appreciation. They were strong and sturdy, capable of carrying her great distances. She had never really thought about it before, but now she felt grateful for her unique ability. They were long, she realized, and they allowed her to explore the world in a way that many other creatures could not. She felt a sense of pride and gratitude for her long legs. "I guess I can," she said, her voice filled with a mix of wonder and realization. She had always taken her legs for granted, but now she saw them as a gift. The bird flapped its wings and flew away, its small body soaring gracefully into the sky. Ollie watched it go, feeling a sense of connection to the little bird. She realized that while she couldn't fly, her legs gave her a different kind of freedom. She smiled, ready to continue her journey with a new perspective. Ollie kept walking. She saw something move quickly. It was a rabbit. The rabbit hopped up and down. "Hello?" said Ollie. "Hi," said the rabbit. "Want a race?" Ollie wasn't sure. "I don't know," she said. "You can run fast, I bet," said the rabbit. And with a hop, the rabbit dashed off. Ollie watched the rabbit go. "Maybe I can run fast," she thought. Ollie continued her walk. She came to a pond. On the water, she saw a beautiful swan. The swan glided gracefully across the surface. How lovely, thought Ollie. The swan saw Ollie. "Hello," it honked softly. "You look different." Ollie looked at her reflection in the water. She did look different. "I wonder why," she said. The swan swam away. Ollie was alone again. Ollie felt a little sad. She didn't know why she looked different. Just then, she saw a tortoise. The tortoise was very old and very wise. "Excuse me," said Ollie, "can you help me?" The tortoise slowly blinked. "What is it, child?" "I met a bird," A rabbit and a swan today, Ollie explained. They all said I was different. I don't know why. The tortoise smiled. Why don't you look around, child? Ollie looked around, her eyes wide with curiosity and wonder. For the first time, she really noticed her surroundings. The vast savanna stretched out before her, dotted with patches of tall grass and scattered trees. She saw tall birds with long legs and fluffy feathers moving gracefully across the landscape. They looked just like her. Ollie had always felt different, but now she saw that she was part of something bigger. "You are an ostrich, my dear," said the wise tortoise who had been observing her. "You belong here. You are strong and fast," the tortoise continued, his voice filled with wisdom. "Your legs can carry you swiftly across the plains. You can walk far and run even farther," he said, emphasizing the incredible endurance and speed that ostriches possess. Ollie looked at the other ostriches, her heart swelling with a newfound sense of belonging. She did look like them. Ollie felt happy and content, realizing she was not alone. She finally knew who she was. The uncertainty that had once clouded her mind was now replaced with clarity and joy. She was an ostrich, and that was wonderful. Ollie stood proudly, embracing her identity and the beauty of her natural habitat. From that day on, Ollie explored the savannah with confidence, making friends with other animals and discovering the wonders of her world. As the sun set each day, Ollie would look out over the horizon, grateful for the journey that led her to understand who she truly was. And every night she nestled down with a heart full of peace, knowing she was exactly where she was meant to be.